Hey everyone, I am Angus and I am Life Search's Health, Wealth and Happiness guinea pig. I'm trying to level up my happiness with the help of Luke Ambler. Thank you, Luke. So today is my month one diary, and I just wanted to tell you about this journal that Luke gave me. It's the BU journal. Not plugging it, I've just found it super helpful. So what you do, there are a couple of different sections, but I'm just going to tell you about the main one. You fill in 6 sections. There are 3 in the morning and 3 in the evening. And the first one, as you can see here, is today's goals. All of the things that I'm going to tell you about, you can find them in other places. I think the difficulty is committing to them every day, and that's what this journal has really helped me do. So it's a simple to-do list. I keep the book by me, or I do my best to keep the book by me. That way, when my mind wanders, I can kind of go, hold on, you're not being as productive as you could be. What's next on the list? I go to the list. I think, oh, okay, I've got to send that person an email, and I'm kind of maybe a little bit more back on the tracks. And the second section is morning appreciations, which is basically a gratitude list. It may sound a bit woo-woo to some, but gratitude lists are incredibly helpful. Just the ability to turn thought into action and write down, I am grateful for my duvet because I'm nice and snuggly warm. It reminds you of the good things you've experienced or are experiencing. The final section in the morning is today's affirmations. I started with quotes, but it's basically any little thing that you want to write down that affirms you, drives you on. For me, the classic one is I am enough. It's something I struggle with a lot, that what I'm doing is not good enough, is not acceptable. And also, to repeat, the regularity of doing that every morning and every evening is really helpful. On to the evenings. Next up, we've got what could I have improved today? Fairly self-explanatory. It just gives you a chance to specifically write down what you think you got wrong today, and that helps you think about how you can make tomorrow better. And it also minimalizes whatever went wrong today. Instead of kind of imagining all the horrible things that could come of that, you can just write it down and say, I regret that. And I wish I'd done better. Underneath that comes what went well today. Again, sort of similar to a gratitude list. Just remembering the positives. I had a great bowl of cereal today. I really enjoyed my socks. Something I found in the last few days. I want to state as well that not all of these days have been good. Some of them have been great, and there have been other periods that have been a real struggle. It hasn't all been easy. Yeah. So what I've been able to do more recently is I'm able to say I'm grateful to myself for going and doing exercise. I'm grateful to myself, which again sounds a bit woo-woo, but just I found it's a new thing for me, and I'm grateful for it. The final section is today's conclusion. Again, with the aim of making tomorrow better. What I've used it for is I'll notice things in the previous 5 sections. Hello. And it allows me to note down the thing that I've noticed that I would like to improve for future. So yeah, that's the journal that Luke gave to me. Thank you, Luke, again. But yeah, keep watching these videos, and I hope that they help. I would say if there's one thing you take away from this video, gratitude lists. If you can do a gratitude list every day of just remembering what you're grateful for, the house that you live in, the food that you've just eaten, the fact that you've been able to live for this long. Not everyone gets that chance. All those little things, they add up, and they, for me at least, I feel a kind of like I'm building my store of happiness. Like each of those little pieces of gratitude is like a little grain, a little tiny piece of rice in my store of happiness, and I kind of feel that rising. It doesn't mean, as I said earlier, that there aren't bad days. Of course, there are bad days. There are bad weeks. But hey, it's rising. So I'm really looking forward to months 2 and 3 with Luke. Long may it continue. Thanks, everyone. Have a good day.